Everyone online is chasing flashy remote jobs, influencers, crypto traders, viral creators. But here's the uncomfortable truth. The quietest roles often build the most stable income streams. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on remote jobs that look boring on the surface, yet quietly generate serious money and long-term financial security. The internet rewards hype, but markets reward reliability. When everyone runs toward glamorous jobs, competition explodes and income drops. Meanwhile, essential but overlooked roles stay wide open, and companies pay well for people willing to do them. People assume big income comes from exciting careers. Ironically, some of my best financial decisions came from slow, analytical hobbies like building long-term investment spreadsheets and tracking market cycles instead of chasing trends. That taught me one lesson. Boring systems create predictable wealth. To keep this practical, we'll rank each job across 5 financial factors: income potential, beginner accessibility, long-term growth, automation resistance, and lifestyle flexibility. By the end, you'll see which paths are strongest depending on your financial goals. Imagine launching a new online course and waking up to 600 unread messages from potential buyers. Sounds like a good problem until you realize you're losing thousands of dollars simply because no one is replying fast enough. This is exactly where remote appointment setters step in. They don't sell, they identify serious buyers, start conversations, and turn chaos into scheduled calls that generate predictable revenue. Here's a financial reality most creators won't admit. Many online businesses lose between 30 and 70% of interested leads simply because nobody qualifies them. One skilled setter can increase booked calls by from 20 to 40%, which directly increases revenue without spending an extra dollar on ads. That's why businesses are willing to pay aggressively for this role. Now let's talk earning potential. Beginners often start around from $2,000 to $3,000 per month, but strong performers, working on commission structures, can scale to from $6,000 to $8,000 monthly, sometimes more, during launches. Unlike many remote jobs, your income grows alongside the company's revenue, which makes this role financially dynamic. Myth: you need aggressive sales skills or a loud personality. Reality: businesses prefer calm communicators who ask smart questions and listen carefully. Many companies provide scripts and training, making this one of the most accessible remote income paths for beginners. But here's what nobody tells you: this job isn't passive. During launches, you may be tied to your inbox for hours, responding quickly to keep momentum. If you don't like constant communication or fast-paced conversations, this role can feel mentally exhausting. Let's break down the income ladder. Month 1 is mostly learning scripts and understanding the offer. Within 6 months, many setters specialize in high-ticket products. After 1 to 2 years, some transition into sales management or build agencies managing multiple clients simultaneously. Financial archetype: the communicator. If you're naturally curious about people, comfortable in conversations, and motivated by performance-based income, this job can become one of the fastest remote paths toward financial growth. A creator uploads a 40-minute podcast, and it gets 2,000 views. Then, one short clip from that same episode explodes to 3 million views in 3 days. That difference isn't luck, it's strategy. Short-form strategists analyze long videos, identify viral moments, and design hooks that keep audiences watching past the first 3 seconds. Here's the business reality. Brands are shifting ad budgets toward short-form because average attention spans online are under 8 seconds. A strong strategist can increase viewer retention by from 20 to 50%, which directly increases ad revenue and brand deals. Entry-level strategists often earn around $45,000, $60,000 yearly, while experienced ones, working with large creators or agencies, can exceed $100,000 plus. Those who prove consistent viral performance quickly become highly valuable assets. Myth: you need editing or filming skills. Reality: most of the value comes from analyzing audience psychology, pacing, and storytelling structure, not technical editing. Hidden downside: performance pressure. If content stops going viral, clients may quickly lose confidence, even if overall strategy is solid. Income ladder: junior strategist, niche specialist, lead content strategist, creative director, or agency owner. Financial archetype: the strategist. Analytical, curious, and obsessed with audience behavior. A customer waits 15 minutes for support and decides to cancel a $300 subscription. Multiply that by hundreds of clients and businesses can lose tens of thousands every month. Customer service coordinators prevent that silent revenue leak by managing conversations between automation and real people. Research shows that improving response speed alone can increase customer retention by up to 25%. That makes this role less about answering questions and more about protecting long-term company income. Typical earnings range between $55,000 to $75,000 annually, with higher salaries in SaaS and subscription-based industries where customer lifetime value is extremely high. Myth: it's just answering emails. Reality: coordinators analyze complaints, improve automation flows, and identify patterns that help businesses improve products. Hidden downside: emotional fatigue from dealing with frustrated customers daily. Income ladder: support agent, coordinator, operations manager, customer success director. Financial archetype: the stabilizer, calm, patient problem solver, focused on long-term relationships. A small business runs invoices manually, tracks projects in spreadsheets, and loses clients because deadlines slip. One tech specialist installs simple systems, and suddenly the company saves from 10 to 15 hours per week, time that turns directly into profit. Digital transformation spending is growing rapidly as businesses try to automate operations. Even basic workflow improvements can reduce operational costs by 20–30%. Beginners often earn around $60,000 annually, while consultants handling multiple clients can exceed six figures through project-based pricing. Myth: you need coding skills. Reality: most work involves configuring existing software and teaching teams how to use tools effectively. Hidden downside: resistance from business owners afraid of change. Income ladder: implementation assistant, consultant, systems architect, automation agency owner. Financial archetype: the builder loves efficiency, structure, and solving workflow chaos. A family suddenly faces a loss and has no financial or logistical plan. Stress multiplies as decisions must be made quickly. Funeral planning consultants help families prepare in advance, reducing emotional and financial pressure later. With aging populations globally, the end-of-life planning industry continues to expand. Average funeral costs can exceed $8,000, which creates strong demand for structured financial planning services. Income typically starts around $70,000 to $80,000, with higher earnings through commissions and long-term client relationships. Myth: you need aggressive sales tactics. Reality: empathy and trust matter far more than persuasion skills. Hidden downside: emotional weight and mentally heavy conversations. Income ladder: advisor, senior consultant, regional manager, independent planning firm owner. Financial archetype: the empath, emotionally intelligent, and trust-focused communicator. A brand claims 9 out of 10 professionals recommend this product. If that number is false, lawsuits can cost millions. Statistics validators protect companies by verifying data accuracy before campaigns go live. One misleading statistic can destroy brand trust overnight. As marketing becomes more data-driven, companies increasingly invest in independent validation to reduce legal risk. Entry roles start near $40,000, while experienced validators and auditors earn $60,000 plus with bonuses for completed reviews. Myth: you need a statistics degree. Reality: many professionals learn practical skills through online courses and real project experience. Hidden downside: high responsibility, small mistakes can have major consequences. Income ladder: junior analyst, data reviewer, compliance specialist, legal risk consultant. Financial archetype: the analyst, detail-oriented, and risk-aware thinker. Every minute, hundreds of hours of video are uploaded online. Platforms must decide what is safe for advertisers and audiences, and one wrong decision can cost millions in lost sponsorships. Content risk reviewers make those calls. After major advertiser controversies in the past, companies now invest heavily in human moderation to protect brand safety and platform reputation. Experienced reviewers can earn around $70,000 to $85,000 depending on platform and specialization. Myth: it's just watching videos. Reality: reviewers analyze tone, context, brand risk, and legal exposure. Hidden downside: exposure to disturbing or sensitive content. Income ladder: junior reviewer, risk analyst, policy specialist, platform safety consultant. Financial archetype: the guardian, responsible, observant, and emotionally resilient. Comparison reflection: the real financial lesson. Notice a pattern. None of these jobs rely on hype or trends. They solve real business problems: organization, communication, analysis, or risk management. That's why they remain profitable, even when market excitement fades. Financial strategy insight: instead of chasing the perfect job, focus on building a portfolio of skills that compound your income over time. The most successful remote professionals treat their career like an investment portfolio, diversified, resilient, and constantly improving. Closing motivation: if one of these roles feels boring, that might be your competitive advantage. While others chase attention, you can build systems, relationships, and skills that generate predictable income streams and long-term financial freedom. Comment below which role surprised you the most and which one you'd actually try. Subscribe if you want practical strategies for saving, investing, and building real wealth, not just chasing trends. And check the next video.